Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Hello, lovely people. It's Esther here for Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I am trying to connect with my iPad so I can see you too. It's not working yet, so please give me a minute. And let me see. What's not okay over here? Hold on, please. I'm still trying to connect with my iPad so I can see all of you. And that is somehow not working at the moment. So let me see if I can see it on my phone. Yes. Oh, I see a lot of people already are here. I'm so sorry. I can't see you. Why can't I see you? Let me check what's going wrong. Please bear with me for a few minutes. And let's see if I can find it. No. I see all kinds of messages popping up on Facebook, but I can't see the live stream. Let me check. Yes, I found you guys. So that's better. Hi, good to see you, everybody. Hi. I don't see all the names anymore, but I see a lot of people are already here. Welcome, everyone. I see Belinda, Sandra, Leo, Diana, Michelle, Cindy, Els, Angela, Angelique, Anna, Anita. A lot of Dutch, English people, Dutch and English, people from the US, from Canada. Hi, welcome everyone. So good to see you. Okay. Thanks so much, Robin. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Leah. Hello. Okay. For the people who watched my live last Tuesday, it's going to be a little bit the same today. Only today is in English, and on Tuesday it was in Dutch. So, people from Holland, if you see me doing the same things or telling the same things, you are already one. So, this is for especially for the people who don't understand Dutch. So I'm trying to do everything in English. So welcome everyone. I'm finally able to show you the new pocket pages. I am so happy they are finally here. It took some time, but well, they are so cool to work with. So I hope you think the same, of course. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and show you some samples or other things what you can do with them. Okay, so to start with, hi everyone. I see some new people coming in. Hi, welcome. The packages have two sorry. Oh, I'm trying to read Dutch, English, speak in English, thinking in Dutch, so it's a little bit confusing. Okay, there are 12 pocket pages in a pack. So there are 4 designs, as you can see on the back of the packaging. 4 designs, and you will get 3 each. So 4 different designs in a pack, and well, you can really do very cool things with them. I'm going to show you what is the most convenient way to do so. Yes, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and show you the 4 different ones. Oh no, did I lose one already? Yes. The small one. Oh, I used it myself. Okay, I'm going to show you those 4. There's one with 2 smaller sized pockets, and this is a regular size for example, Project Life cards too. So this is 3 by 4 inch. You can use pictures in that size, but the base paper you can make them a little bit bigger. So it will always give you a mat if you want to work with pictures. So you can slide in a 3 by 4 inch picture like that, but then you will have a little bit of space all around it. And if you would like to use a mat, you can cut it a little bit bigger. So there's one design for 2 3 by 4 cards. Then there's this one. This is a 4 by 6 inch photo. You can slide in here. This one is 2 by 4 inch. Yes, 2 by 4 inch. So you can make a little decorative piece over here, or you can use pictures or whatever you like. This one has 2 3 by 4 cards too, but they are the other way around. So this one is a portrait, how do you say? Yeah, portrait, and this is landscape, but these are the same sizes. And these are 2 by 2 inch. And the last one is 4 by 4 inch, one on the top and one at the bottom of the page. Now, what I did, because if you want to use those, you don't want to be measuring the pages again. You know, you can use it for a 4 by 6 card or 4 by 6 picture, but if you want to make the mat a little bit larger, then the sizes are a little bit different. So what I did is I wrote those down on the pages itself, on the cards I inserted, but you can also use the back of the packaging, and then you can write down the correct sizes of your mat underneath or at the top of each layout. So just measure it for yourself, because everybody has a different style, and maybe you like 1 millimeter around, or maybe you prefer 2 millimeter. I think that's, by the way, the maximum you can do, but it's all a little bit yeah, depending on your personal preferences too. But maybe this is an idea to help you remind the sizes, so you don't have to take a ruler every time, and you don't have to measure it over and over. So I am going to show you a few things from our die collection, which also fit the pocket pages. But first of all, this is a standard Project Life card. So this one is 4 by 6 inches, and you can see it easily slides in the pocket page. And because I made a mat a little bit larger, so I am going to show it to you. You can see there's a little bit extra paper around the original Project Life card. So that's my personal preferences. I like working this way, but if you don't like to work with a mat, or you think it's too much work and you want to make some quick pages, you can also slide in pictures or cards on its own, of course. And this is a regular 3 by 4 Project Life card. Oh, I'm going to slide it in this one. That might be fun. So it's in here. And again, you can see I made a little mat around it. I hope you can see it. If I'm keeping it a little bit more close to the camera, you see there's a tiny edge around the card itself. Yeah, to give it a little bit extra. But again, if you don't want to use it this way, you can also slide in pictures like this yourself. So that's one of the things I wanted to tell you about them. Then, of course, we do have several dies which also already have the 3 by 4 inch sizes, or approximately. So you can use those too. And one of them is this one, and I think it's from one of the earlier releases already. It's this photo frame, and this one also fits the 3 by 4 sized card. So you can use it again in portrait. Do you say scape or portrait or landscape? Well, portrait style or landscape style. I think you know what I mean. But you can also use this landscape like this, and then you can write something down over here, put a picture in there. So this is something I wanted to show you too. And there are some more of those designs, or yeah, this is also one of them. And I'm going to show it to you in a different color of paper, because this says love this. and this is really cool to use it landscape too. But this one also fits the portrait, yeah, portrait style. Okay, now I am going to take a look on the comments you are writing, because I see a lot of things going on my screen, but I don't have time to read it all. Yes, Belinda, thank you. Yes, it's a great idea to put the measurements on the packaging. That's what I was thinking. Would be really helpful. What is Project Life? Yeah, that's a different kind of style of documenting pictures. So like a photo album, and they all use those plastic pocket pages. And you have to Google, then you will see much more of it. Ah, Mariana, welcome too. Yes, you can see the mat. Let me see. Documenting your life. Yeah, thank you, Jonah. Oh, there's so many comments. Okay, I can't keep up, folks. Sorry. Interesting idea at pocket pages for my phone. Yes, especially sometimes you make planner pages, in your journal, in our journals, and then sometimes I had too many pictures and I don't want to throw them away, and I want to keep them in my journal so they're easy to look back later on. So that's a great way to add some extra pictures, and you can put them in quickly, or you can take some more time and use more decorative elements, of course. There also might be fun to use for putting little keepsakes, like a ticket or other memorabilia, how do you say that, or ephemera, or things you don't want to glue down or you don't want to attach them. So if they are small, you can slide those in too. Going back to my dies, this is one of the note pieces sets, and you can see this card also looks great in here. This one is from a set with all kinds of 3x4 cards with some sentiments over here. These also fit in. I am going to show it to you. I'm going to use the back of this page, and you can see you can easily use those too if you want. Then this one is also from one of the first die sets we did, and it's a really cool one to use too. And it has those little pockets over here, so you can slide in some. I'm just taking some little bits and pieces which are laying around on my desk. Oh, I'm trying to get them in. And this is not pretty, it's just to show you what you can do. So, and if you want to keep things like this, you can just slide them in like so, and they won't go anywhere. They are safe and in your page protectors. This is also one of the frames which comes with this set, a separate one without text. And then we have this one. This one is from the, let me think, the rounded corner set, the rounded corner page set. And I think this might be looking pretty cool too, if you cut this down in half, and then you can use one side at the top and one side at the bottom. So this is a nice one too. And then we have this one with the Eurolock thingy over here. And this one is from, I think it's from the Wave Pocket set. It has 3 cards like this in different sizes. So that is something just to give you some ideas, but of course you can also use them with the cute animals and cute figures from Josette, or some elements from Charlene and Ilse. I mean, everything which fits in the pockets you can use. So that is the first thing I wanted to tell about them. And then I am going to show you some samples I already made. So I'm going to put this aside. And I am going to show you some pages I already made in the last months, while we were still waiting on the pockets to arrive. So this is some time ago already. And I'm going to take them off so you can see it a little bit better. You see just two cards. One with a picture. Here I used an old Dymo label, you know, a thing you can squeeze and then it gives you those letters. Some pictures on the back too. And it's a very quick and easy way to add some extra in your journal. So this is this one. I'm having one more over here. This is one with a different layout. As you can see, this one has the 3 by 4 inches cards in landscape mode and the 2 by 2 inch pieces in the middle. And I used one of the cute elements over here, and I stamped some text here. Here are some text from one of the Reminiscence books, the numbers from one of the books. So you can use all kind of things in them. One more over here with another layout. This one has the 4 by 6 inch pocket and a smaller pocket at the bottom. Sorry. So you can use them for many things. I think there's one more here. This is the small one again. Another small one. Also 3 by 4 inch cards. And these are portrait style. And here I have the 4 by 4 inch, the square ones. So square pictures and a little mat, or even this one has 2 mats and this is only one, and some funny pictures on the back too. So just to give you an idea what you can do with them. And I'm thinking I'm going to show you one more. That's the one I did last Tuesday in Dutch. Okay. Square and rectangle netting dies to cut out the pages. Andrea, let me see. I have to read your question again. Oh, I'm a little bit high in the screen. Sorry, I'm going to pay more attention to that. Tracy, even kijken. Items down. Yeah, sorry, I didn't notice. I will pay. I'm so busy with talking that I'm not watching the screen. Square and rectangle knitting dies. Oh, that might be a good idea. Else, can you write it down, please? the message from Andrea. Square and rectangle knitting dies. That might be a cool idea. We will write it down, Andrea. Thank you. Yes, Natalie, thank you. There's so much memory inside my journals. I think I have those for 3 years now, and I do approximately 4, sometimes now 4 or 5 journals a year. So yeah, I'm using a new one every 3 months. I'm trying to move over to 4 months, and then one for the month of December, for a December day by day. So it's quite a collection already. Okay, now I'm moving over to my new journal. This is my 2022 journal. And for those who haven't seen it yet, this one is on its way. It's not available yet, so please don't ask else if you can buy it already. It's not available yet, but it's on its way. So this is going to be a new one. And this is a sample I already have over here. And this is the one I did last Tuesday, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. These have the 2 3 by 4 pockets on top of each other, and I cut one picture in half. So I hope you can see this is one picture, and we were gathering all kinds of stuff which we wanted to bring to the thrift store. So this is all outside at our home, and I just took a picture of that because I want to remember things like this too. And as you can see, I cut the picture in half. So half of the picture is at the first pocket and the other one is at the bottom pocket. I'm going to do something similar on the back side, but this time not with pictures. I thought I was going to use these birds from the Reminiscence book. I believe it's from book 2, if I'm correct. So I'm going to put my journal aside and I'm going to continue with this one. And I want them to go on here. So I have to cut a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move it a little bit lower again. Or I have to put the camera a little bit on. I'm moving the camera too, sorry. So hopefully this will be better. So I'm taking these out. And then I have to make sure they are, okay, let me see, this one, so I have to use them like this. I have to use them like this, sorry. And I have to trim the birds a little bit further because I just started before this live started and I didn't finish it yet. And what I did is I put a large piece of tape at the back of the birds already, so it's easier for me to trim them and then apply them on the paper over here. Okay, so I will continue cutting these birds, and in the meantime I will try to look, which is not easy, to your comments, but I am doing my best. So let me see. Yeah, 4x4 size. This is, yeah, the old fashioned. It's also the 4x4 inches, also a little bit Instagram size. Well, that's what they were in the beginning. I think it was 4x4 inch. Not completely sure about it, but something like that. Let me see. They look great. Oh my. Yes, Michelle, a lot of journals. That's true, and they are on a shelf, well, beside me over here. But sometimes I think, well, I just want to know how you guys think about it. Do you ever think, yeah, maybe it's a little bit negative thoughts, but just in case of a fire, where do you store your journals, your pictures, your albums right now? Are they in a safe place, or, yeah? Sometimes I think about it. What happens if my house gets on fire and I lose all my journals? That I would be devastated. So, how do you guys think about that? And do you ever think about it? Or do you store them in a safe place? Or is it me just thinking very strange? Oh, you never think of that. Is there a die of those? Oh, let me see. Oh, you never think of things like this. In case of, yeah, the pictures on the hard disk. That's true, Jona, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not going to scan them, Michelle. No, that's too much too much work. Yeah, Tracy, you would be devastated too, don't you think? 16 stored into, okay. I do have four old, how do you call those things? When you go on an airplane, you have those containers where they store food in and things like that. They are like metal, some kind of metal things. And that's where I keep some of my larger photo albums in. So, and I think just in case of a fire, they might be safe over there or don't get damaged or burned completely. But newer photos, yes, a lot of pictures nowadays are in the cloud. That's true. Yeah, you grab your people first, of course, and then your photo albums. Many of your pictures on YouTube. No, that's true, Sue. I wouldn't lose anything, but it's just I want to have them, on hand. Okay. Well, it's nice to think of things like that. Sometimes. Yeah, okay. So I cut the birds, and what I do now is, because I don't want to see the white cutting lines, I take a marker, and this is one of Faber-Castell, a Pitt artist pen, and the color is warm gray. So it's, sometimes I also use black, but this is a really good color to cover up those white lines a little bit, but don't get the harsh black lines. So this is a really nice one to use if you want to do things like this. So, oh yeah, Anya, you once had a hard disk that crashed. Yes. Then you have a problem too. Okay, I'm doing this very quickly now, or I'm trying to do this very quickly, so you don't have to wait too long. Grab your hard disk. Yes, nowadays I also have a lot of pictures on Dropbox, so I assume, sorry, they are safe over there too. Hi Nancy, good to see you too. Oh, let me see, Belinda, what do you say? An app called PhotoMine. It's great. Take a scan of your pictures. Oh, that might be a good one. I'm going to write that down. PhotoMine. Okay, I need to write it down immediately, otherwise I will forget. Taking a piece of paper. Yes. Writing it down. PhotoMine. Okay, I'm going to check that one out. Thank you. Just a little bit more with the marker. Then hopefully those birds will fit my paper. Okay, a little bit more here. Okay, I know it's a little bit too wide, but I want to divide those birds in 2 pockets. So you can do this, of course, but I think I'm going to do it somewhere halfway, so that both their heads are in the top pocket and the rest of it is in the lower pocket. Yeah, I think it might be fun, but I think it's a little bit dull to use only this backing paper. So I was thinking, let's go crazy and make a mat first with a piece of this paper. I think I'm going to do a little bit like this part. So then I have to take a ruler to see how wide I want it. Well, in centimeters it's going to be around 7 centimeters. The inches have faded away, but I think it's almost, yeah, it's 2 3/4 of an inch, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do 7 centimeters. Yes, thank you, Belinda. I'm definitely going to look for it. Okay, and I already, oh, I already forgot the measurements, and now I am demolishing my paper cutter, paper trimmer. What did I say? 7 centimeters, I guess. Was it 7? Yeah. Not too precise. And then I have to trim off a little bit at the bottom side. Let me see. Where is my other pen? And I'm just eyeballing a little bit, so somewhere around here. And I am trimming that off too. Esther the Destroyer, yes. That's me. Okay, now this one. Oh, by the way, this one I cut with one of the new trimmers. I think it's new. Well, at least for me it was new. The Deckled Edge trimmer from Tim Holtz. So you can make those cute photo borders or sides. Yeah, I'm going to trim this down. Oh, I have to trim it down a little bit more. Here I go again. The same mistake as last week or last Tuesday. You have to measure it because there will be a part which is missing from the top and the bottom, you know, because of this line here. This is where the pockets are glued together, and there's an opening for the new pocket. So I have to trim it off here, and then I have to see what I have got left from the lower pocket. So this needs to be, I want this to go down to the bottom completely. So it's going to be a little mark over here. And I have to trim that one down too. Otherwise it won't work. And this is a little one. So this one is going to be here. And I am going to put this one over here. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm gluing them down immediately. So I won't forget to do that. Shannon. Hi Candace, nice to see you too. This trimmer Penny? Penny is asking for this one. This is a tonic trimmer. I have several ones. This is one from, I think it's a Dutch brand called Paper Fuel, but I know one other brand also had those. I'm not sure which one. And then this is the Tim Holtz decal edge trimmer. So there are 3 different ones here. Oh, you've got it too, Debbie. Yeah. So is it quite new, by the way, or is it already available for a longer time? I don't know. This one is going over here. And I'm just making this page now with these elements to show you that you also can make all kinds of things in the pocket page. So you don't have to use it for photos only, pictures only. I'm always confused. When do you say picture or when do you say photo? Tell me. Pictures or photo? Take a photo, take a picture. What's the difference, people? The difference. Teach me. Okay, this one is going here. Then I'm going to glue down the birds. But as I am planning on doing so, I am thinking, I always like to use some labels because I can glue it down like this, but I want to use some more layers. And I love to use labels. So, and now I've got the double-sided tape at the back, so it's not smart to glue it down immediately because then I won't be able to use any more labels. So these are stamped on a little bit whiter paper. This is a little bit more creamy, which I think might be fun too. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. And then maybe I put it in half. Something like this. And maybe it's fun to put one below the head over here. Oh no, I have to put it a little bit higher, otherwise this one, then I have to cut his head in half. That won't be a pretty face. So I think I'm going to do that one here and then maybe one over here too. Yeah, I'm trimming this one down a little bit more. So this one is going to be here somewhere. Yeah. I think I'm going to glue this one down first. Oh my, I missed a lot of comments. Sorry. Okay, I have to read your answers about the pictures and photo. We are used to say picture, photo. Okay, a picture is something drawn, like an image. Okay, so Katrina, which one is more posh? Oh, I have to learn. No. Photos, interchangeable words. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, thank you so much. And then this one is over there. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Anne, about the labels. The labels, some of them I stamped myself. We have a cool stamp set which you can stamp those labels with. And other ones, I do have some red ones available in my Etsy shop, just in case you want to know more about labels and things like that. So I'm going to put down those two here. You see, it gives it a little bit more dimension or something. if I can mention it, if I can say the word dimension. But then I don't like 2, so there needs to be a number 3 somewhere. So I'm trimming one down, one more down, putting those back. And I think I'm going, well, it can be either here or on the left or on the right. It doesn't really matter. Painting and artwork. My dad was Philips. Okay, I have to read your comments later, people, because I can't I can't follow it now. And let me see, this one is going here. So now you can see, now I can apply the birds. And what I'm going to do, because the tape is mostly behind the biggest part of the birds, I think I'm going to put it on the top part first, and then I'm leaving this one away. So that way I can trim it off here and glue down the bottom half on this side. So I hope that makes sense. And let me see, so I want, yeah, I think I can do it this way. So I'm taking off the backing paper. Yeah, I can take it off completely. Yes, I can take it off completely. And then what's the nicest way to make a nice layout over here? If I'm putting them too high, you see, I won't see the labels, and I would love to see more of the labels. So this way, I think their heads are both a little bit centered around a label, but I have to go a little bit more to the left because of this bird's, how do you call this? A snaffle. A snaffle. No, I'm not sure what a snaffle is in English. I'm sorry. Some scissors again. Now I'm trimming this part off. Very close to the edge. Oh. I think I took a little bit of the card too, but I'm removing that. A very small piece, and then I am gluing this down at the bottom part. And you know, it's going to miss a little bit of its tail, but okay, so be it. And I think I am going to tear this, because this is also the deckled edge and it doesn't have to be perfect. So, and I think it's already really cool like this, so it might not need much extra. I'm trimming these pieces down too, like this. Oh, it's a beak. Val, shipping to Canada of the dies or for my Etsy shop? Etsy shop is to Canada. It's not that expensive. It depends on the weight. But if you put down some items in your cart, then you can see the total cost, or you can send me a message over Etsy. Well, I think it looks pretty cool. It might be fun to stamp something here or there, but not sure what. Let me see if I've got something laying around which might be fun to use. I've got some United States stamps over here, very old one. I think it says 4 cents, so that's probably a long time ago here. 1959, 1959, Lafayette, airmail. Oh, that might be cool too. United States postage. Stamps. Ooh. Oh, I think I'm going to glue this one down. I know it doesn't make sense at all, but I think it's just a little bit fun. And this way you can also make a pretty collage. I know Annette is doing a lot of collage at the moment with all kinds of bits and pieces, but for me this is because it's also a really busy background already. It doesn't need much more, you know. So only some labels and some birds popping out. I'm going to glue down this stamp just to give it a little bit more fun. And it doesn't have to make sense at all. It's just because I like it, you know. You have to make what you like, play around, and as long as you are happy with it, it's okay, it's fine. So I think I'm going to slide it back into the pocket and put it in my journal so you can see the end results. I know it's not a very long live tonight, this afternoon, because it depends on where you are. It's 8:45 in the evening over here. So if you're watching from the US, it's somewhere around 1 or 2 at noon, I think. Do you have something with orange color from the higher bird? Orange. You mean like ephemera, Femke? Let me see. The pockets. This one had to go. Yes, I put this one in here. Oh, there is some glue. Okay, I'm putting in the pocket page first. And ta-da, I'm going to show you the pages I already made, or the pictures I already made last Tuesday. And then hopefully I glue them down on the right card. And when I turn the page around, ta-da-da-da, yes, I think it's really cool. I'm going to leave this for now so you can see. Yeah, it's a little bit shiny because of the lightning, but I hope you can see it. The birds are from the book. From one of the Reminiscence book. I think it's from book 2, if I'm correct. So as you can see, you don't need much to make pretty things in those pockets. And besides pictures, you can use them for many other things. So, are there some more questions? Because I'm here now, you can ask questions. And I know I missed a lot of questions while I was doing this. YouTube on the Irish shutter. Yeah, Femke, there is a set with orange ephemera, I think, on Etsy. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, Sue is ordering had ordered quite some times already. Oh, thank you, Sir Stampalot. Cool. It's really fun to see you here too. Thank you. You love birds on anything. Oh, it's book 2. Okay, thank you, Els, or who is answering for Elizabeth Craft Designs. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, and have a great day. Have a great evening. Have a lovely weekend. And I hope to see you all again really soon. Okay, thanks for now. Thanks for watching. And yeah, bye-bye.